Introducing first in the blue corner with a record of 3 wins and 3 defeats. Weighing in at 76 kilograms, representing Legends MMA, Ibra Attia. And his opponent in the red corner with a record of 6 wins and 3 defeats. Weighing in at 76 kilograms, representing Team Marne, Cheik, Marne. Your referee in charge of the action, Stefan Jochin.
3 3-minute rounds here of amateur action. Ibra Attia in the blue corner with the blue and black, red and black. Opposite him there for the red corner, Cheik Marne. Getting a big pop here tonight. Steve, definitely the home man crowd going up against the Spanish Egyptian who has spent some time competing in England, but off to a quick start, front kick up the middle, and already in this single collar exchange. Oh! Trying to throw his man over with the weight there.
Yeah, Marne with a really good collar grip there, and he's landing some dirty boxing on the inside.
Thought that was going to be Don Fry and Takayama for a second, but they let go of each other. Thank goodness. Trying to set some stuff up from the outside already is Marne. Thinking about that front kick up the middle. Looking patient, both guys are, Steve. Oh. Straight
Marne
right.
again with a great shot on the chin, straight down the pipe.
Yeah, right down the pipe is what I was going to say. There we go, knees to the body here as well as Attia's trying to force the wrestling, and lovely swing of momentum pushes him back, Steve.
Yeah, he needed a little bit more angle on that. He was going back in a straight line, but the cage is there. He could have just popped up and forced it against the cage as well, but Attia doing a great job of evading it.
Yeah, and this is what we want to see from Attia, who does well in these grappling exchanges when guys try and out-muscle him. He's quite good at staying strong in these positions, and he's really holding on to that overhook there, Steve.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to take any more shots. I think he's trying to close the distance and make sure that Marne can't throw his hands anymore.
Oh, how about that trip?
That was a great trip. He counteracted the balance very well. He felt the push. Marne twisted little trip on the foot.
Good job. Now got to be careful of these butterfly hooks in. They're going to elevate him up, trying to stay heavy on top. Marne, now with the top position, has an opportunity to try and get some damage, but are going to chase through and complete another takedown here.
Yeah, again, Marne could have kept a little bit more forward pressure there to stop Attia standing up, which is what he did there. But again, Marne chasing the action there and getting that little trip.
Attia now still holding on to an overhook on the right arm now from his back, firing up the left leg over the top. Perhaps going to use that to cut the angle, set something up, but a real quick pass there to half guard from Marne, who's doing a great job with his head positioning, Steve,
yeah,
right?
Marne needs to get his chest down a little bit more now to stop Attia coming up like he just has. Great transition to the back, though.
Oh,
he's got one hook in.
That was fast and knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one.
Marne needs to either change sides or change position.
And Attia there rolling through, doing a good job with the man on his back, finding his way back to the feet, going to walk to the cage where he can break those hands. And be careful that he doesn't go for another ride here. You're seeing the Senegalese wrestling from Cheik Marne. And now slowing down, maybe taking their time to make the decision here, Steve.
Yeah, I don't think Marne wants it against the cage. I think he's trying to pull him back into the center to get a bit of a dump. He's got the takedown a few times with those little leg trips, but he's controlling very well. Staying out of the way of Attia's kind of defense, and he's staying round to the back. What a head kick from that position there.
Oh, yeah, almost a knee. Good job trying to use leverage is Marne, dragging him from side to side, using his body weight. But Attia, he's been in these kind of fights, Steve, and he's doing quite a good job defensively.
He's doing a great job, but it's going to wear on him. With Marne staying in this back position, leaning and heavy, it's going to wear on Attia's legs here.
10 seconds clapper is going off right there. No, quite back and forth first round, big straight right from Marne. And looks like we're going to end against this fence line. Both men having felt each other, felt the grappling strength. Who'd you give that round to, Steve?
That was a great round for Marne, I think. Like he's definitely got the better of the exchanges. He landed some shots standing up, closed the distance well, 3 takedowns, controlling at the back at the end of the round. I would like to have seen him really decisively win the round there, knowing there's 10 seconds left. You're not really risking anything for 10 seconds, you know. But in the judges' eyes, it'll be scored highly.
Yeah, and it was a close round. You're right there. And both these guys have been in big fights before. You know, they've got an opportunity here to represent England, but they've had their nerves tested, and this is where it's going to start to wear on them mentally as well, I expect, Steve, because they're going into a second and then a third round, and this means a lot for these guys in their careers right now.
Absolutely. I used to hate going past the first round. I always wanted to win in the first round. Second round, I was like, oh, man. But again, it comes with the experience that these guys have got. They've been there before.
All right, tension in the room mounting here a little bit. Cheik Marne in the red, definitely got a big pop Getting a little bit of a chant going on around the crowd right now, and Attia, no stranger to enemy territory as they come back to the center to see if it stays on the feet with some striking first. Attia pushing forward, and Marne trying to fire back in close in the pocket.
Yeah, Attia coming back with a right hand of his own.
Ooh, nice outside leg kick right there. At least it landed pretty hard.
Yeah, Attia's got some heavy leg kicks. He landed a few in the first round. It can slow a fight down, you know, like when you're very athletic, those leg kicks are heavy.
Looks like Marne's trying to sit back and try and counter strike a little bit, and again in these exchanges doing a great job finding the hips, completing the takedown, Steve.
Yeah, he does a great job of getting round to the side for the leg trip. He changed his position, got heavy on the hips, and as he hooks his leg, he just leans his weight on his opponent. He's done it 3 or 4 times now.
As soon as Marne gets these top positions as well, he's low, he's staying heavy, and he's going to try and work from here. Wasn't able to do too much in the first round. Even Attia looking up the ref there like he's not doing anything. Is he trying to conserve energy? Is he trying to get a good base going?
Well, these guys will be tired, you know. It's like you said, the adrenaline takes its toll. I'd like to see Marne pass through to half guard like he did in the first round here, drop his weight on his chest, because in the first round he let Attia get up a little bit from that half guard position. It's a good position for MMA fighters on top. Good. You can really land some damage.
Doing a good job there, getting right onto the left hip. Gets a left butterfly hook in, trying to find another one here as Marne's trying to push down and pass.
He's got the half guard now. Here we go. So this is what he needs to do. He needs to change his body side because he's letting Attia get the knee shield in on the top, which allows him to get back to that closed guard position here.
Yeah, Attia, very good off his back. We spoke about it earlier on. He's been in these kind of wrestling exchanges and these grappling fights before, and that's showing now. He's able to find his way back to half guard. Now thinking about a Kimura, but ultimately, if you're Attia, Steve, you got a minute, the clock's running down. Are you going to try and get up from here, or are you going to attack subs?
Yeah, no, you're going to get up. You're going to try and get up. But again, he's trying. He's not stopping. He's not slowing down. He's not accepting it. He is working hard here. And if anything, I think he knows he might have won the first round. So he's leaning. He's draining his opponent. He's wearing his opponent down. And Attia's having to do all the work here to try and get back up. Yeah,
even Marne covering the mouth there as well, just trying to stop the breathing of Attia as we start to get a bit strained as we go past the second part of the 3 minutes now. Heavy on top is Marne, using a good job of that right underhook, forcing his man to the mat, keeping the shoulders down as Attia's trying to sit up. Not much ground and pound landed from Marne on top, and I think that speaks to Ibra's ground game.
Absolutely. Attia's, as soon as he's finding the space, he's moving, he's transitioning, he's scrambling, he's trying to move here. But this is what I wanted to see. The pass from, Attia's got the guard back now, but Marne needs to really drop the pressure, get the far side underhook, and start working his body round.
Needs to step round with the body. Advice from the cage side corner, we'll call it here, Steve O'Keefe. Apart from that, Marne has done a good job retaining top position in this round. Really only that one takedown, and Attia was not able to get up, so even if he wasn't able to be totally effective from the top, you've got to think Marne's going to win this round as some punches towards the end.
Yeah, there we go. That is Marne trying to win the round. He knows it was close. He got the takedown, and it was, again, another great takedown. Like, he chases these takedowns. As soon as he feels the bite, he chases it. And at the end there, he was trying to let the judges know that I've won this round.
Yeah, and you saw how good Ibra is. Just a second of that ground and pound, and he got up to his feet straight away.
Again, Attia here, he's finding the space. As soon as that gap is there, he's up. So it's making it really hard for Marne to unload when he's on the ground. Marne would do better to get to the better grappling positions, get through to mount, get through to the back, and then start exchanging with his shots and starting to land some damage, rather than laying in the guard. But again, Attia's doing really well at defending, so it's wearing down both guys here.
All right, well, we do have one more round to decide it. Tough matchup, man. Like, we've seen Attia, you know, his name doesn't always get mentioned. He's usually fighting the guy you want to talk about, you know. He's been the number 2, the B-side, and he might even have been that coming in against the home guy here tonight. But Attia's just shown how good he is, how much experience he's got, and it's come down to this third round.
Yeah, this is a close one. He's very much still in the game here.
All right, bit of tension. Doors closed. 3 more minutes for these guys fighting for a place in the England squad to go to the next IMMAFs in November. Hard leg kick there to the outside of Marne, and a nice right hand as well.
Yeah, Attia coming in with some venom this round.
Oh, Marne's letting it go now, getting aggressive. Attia ties him up though, now trying to find knees to the body. That's a deep right underhook. That time did a good job bringing the feet back, getting away from the takedown attempt and trying to outmuscle his man here.
Yeah, he knows it's coming now, so he's using that underhook to keep the distance.
Looks like they're going to break and strike in a second here. You know someone's going to let something go. Tries to tap that outside leg, changes to the left leg, knee tap behind here. Still can't complete the takedown. Got double underhooks against the cage though, and driving his head in. Can't get the hands locked though.
Marne needs to get, if he's driving against the cage, he needs to get his head up and his hips a little bit lower here, because it's allowed Attia to get out from that position here.
Shots to the body, nice knee. Marne tries to fire the right hand on the break. Attia quite slick with his grappling defense as well, and going back to that leg kick because he knows it's quite flat-footed sometimes, Marne.
Yeah, well, Marne's feeding those leg kicks now. You can see he's lifting his leg.
Oh, he's swinging, putting these shots together, and the distance he covers with those punches, he's trying to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
Yeah, I think Marne, he relies on his athleticism here. He knows it's there, so he's throwing these big shots, knowing that he's going to sprawl if Attia shoots.
Reminds me of sort of a Derek Brunson, you know, he used to just cross the cage, firing those straight punches, got this backside position now, landing some shots this time, and this perhaps is a better position to do damage, Steve, than where he was before.
Yeah, absolutely, because it's taken Attia's hips out the equation here, because he's behind his legs. He's not engaged in any kind of guard here. All Attia can do is defend. He has no attack from this position.
Yeah, and now firing the knees to the back as well, and the butt. And those do hurt, you know, they upset the top of the leg. It can make it hard to move.
But also, he's still staying active. Little shots, it's still showing the referee that he's staying active and maintaining the control in the position. Scoring
points, and he's got the wrist on the far side there, it looks like. Or perhaps that is Attia trying to address the grip on the hip, perhaps for Cheik Marne. Ref having a look at the gloves there. Looks like he has got this full body lock, and he is trying to step up and take the back from here. Heavy.
Yeah, Marne with those heavy hips there, dragging his opponent down to the mat.
Good shots here as well, and again the drag down. Chain, repeat. The wrestling of Marne on display here tonight, and he's desperate to land some shots, firing hands through.
Marne doing really well here to try and win the round. He's keeping the pressure on his opponent.
Attia again against the fence, having to defend this body lock, having to address this grip that Marne's been able to keep on him, and wrapping these arms around. And you know, Marne, he's got a good story as well behind him, obviously, not unlike so many people that we'll see here tonight, but starting MMA, not just to change his life, but his family's as well. And already 9 fights in, 6-3 with 10 seconds left, Steve. Are we looking at potentially 7 as Attia tries to get on top, but again, great control.
Yeah, Attia's still in this, and he's not stopping at all. He's not slowing down.
Great performance from both men. Very, very back and forth. Tough fight. Really matched each other in certain areas, but Cheik Marne perhaps walking away the winner with the more dominant positions here tonight, Steve.
Yeah, Marne kept that pressure. Rounds 2 and 3, he was very much in those dominant positions. Heavy emphasis on the wrestling here, like it's obviously pulled through. This was a phenomenal match. Both guys showing their respects here in the cage after them. Cheik Marne clearly feeling confident, happy with his performance, it seems. Marne embracing his coach here. The coach and athlete relationship is very important. It's another level of understanding when you're in there. It's a very important relationship to have. Marne clearly confident and happy with his performance. Let's go to the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 have the bout 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision. In the red corner, Cheik Marne!
Okay, I'm here with your winner, Cheik Marne. Fantastic performance. Went all 3 rounds. Did you expect that?
Of course, man. I'm a fighter, as I always been saying. They do it for like name or money or become star. Me, I do it. Even if it's for free, I will still do it. I'm a fighter, warrior, Marne. Let's do it.
You got into this sport to change you and your family's life. Does this win tonight move you that one step closer?
Yeah, that's the thing. Especially my mom, as I said in the interview, she inspired me. I'm doing this thing because of her, but she passed away after my
Okay, man. I think she'll be super proud of that performance. You got to use a lot of your takedowns tonight, show off the grappling skills and top position. Are you happy with that? What would it mean to you to fight for England?
A lot. Especially just this person, like, mean everything. That's my thing. Go down out there, win the world title, and then the UFC is the next one. I'm gonna be there. Allah, one day. I'm not rushing, patient. I got the talent, get more amateur fight as I can, and one day, Dana White will put that thing on my way, inshallah.
You heard him, Dana White. All right. Congratulations, your winner, Cheik Marne.